888-775-3773. Sandra is out of Virginia. Sandra.
Hi, Jesse.
Hey, Sandra, you're on the air.
Um, it's good to hear you
You're
again.
in a noisy place.
I'm on my way out right now. I had to run into the store. I just wanted to comment. Can you hear me better now?
I can.
Yeah, I wanted to comment on the Clark incident.
On Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark, the white girl who could play basketball better than the black girls, and the black girls are jealous, and so now they're trying to destroy her. They're trying to hurt her and everything, it seems.
Right. And I wanted to mention that it definitely, I'm sure it definitely
Are you on the
happens
speakerphone?
No, I have my headphones plugged in.
Is that all right, James? Okay, go ahead.
So I just wanted to comment on this year. Like, I'm black myself.
She black.
And this year, I actually got jumped by 6 different blacks. And I just wanted to say that it happens to whites, I'm sure, a lot, because they're a lot more, like, chill and laid back a lot of the times. It's almost like the more relaxed and happy you are with your life, the more it infuriates them.
Yeah.
And I found that the more at peace I was around them, the more they start to come near me and try to antagonize me. Sometimes if I get on the metro, I will like go to different spots to not be around them because they'll move closer to me, and I know like when they face towards me, like they're ready to say something just to upset me or like, you know, get into my life in some way or get into my spirit. And so I just want to say it's not only whites. It's like almost anyone who they're jealous of, that they just, or maybe it's the way that I talk. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I was with my family at the pool, and we were enjoying ourselves, and we got into an altercation. And maybe like it was a little bit of my fault, but one of the girls said something smart to my fiancé, and I said something smart back to her. But they started crowding around us, and I said, "Is that a threat to this girl?" And the lifeguards were staring right at us. And I think they were calling the police or whatever. And she was just like, "I'm going to smack the you-know-what out of you, blah, blah, blah," right? And I was like, really? Like, why are you that mad? And one of the people splashed me with water, and I splashed them back. And after that, that's when they started throwing punches. So my fiancé was protecting me, but I made my way to the end of the pool, and I covered my head up. And I just felt so many fists hitting me in the back of the head. I got out of the water. I ran to call the cops myself. And the lifeguard, everyone there, they let these people walk out. I watched these girls walk out untouched. Nobody did anything. Nobody tried to stop them. And it's really hard. It's really rough out there with this. Like,
yeah.
I wish
so
we could do better.
you're black and you were attacked by black girls?
Yes.
Wow.
And it's not new. I've been treated so unfairly by them since like middle school. I'm in my 30s now. And like a lot of people are right. Like when you see them, you're not like, "Oh, what's up?" Like sometimes it's like, "Hey, what's up, my sister?" Whatever. I used to be like that, but I can't be like that anymore with how I've been treated by them.
Yeah.
And it's so fake. You know, like
do you live in a black community?
No, I don't.
Good.
But I'm starting to see a lot of them start to show up, and I'm like, "Oh, we got to get out of here."
Oh, man. So why do you think?
You know, they're bringing their bad kids, and they want to play with my kids, and I don't know how to explain to my son, you know, like, "Oh, they're kind of thuggish." I'll just say they're kind of thuggish. We won't go around them. Like if they are, I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't automatically think that, but based off of how they carry themselves, I'll say, "Oh, we don't hang around thuggish kids or thuggish adults."
So why do you think the blacks are so violent?
I personally think it's the way that they raise their kids. I think each child has so much anger in them. I remember you played a video where the mom dragged her kid outside of the school and just beat him so bad, so mercilessly, and just humiliated him.
Yeah.
I think that they've normalized that, and I think that the more they normalize beating their kids and like putting that anger and reacting out of emotion like that, I think that sticks with them and carries on with them. Because not all kids keep it with them, because I was raised by Africans. Like, my family is African and American.
Mm-hmm.
And on the African side of my family, I listened to my aunts destroy my cousins. Like, they'll drag them in the room, and all you hear is, like, nightmare. So
Yep.
I think that it can go one of two ways. It can either destroy your self-esteem and turn you into this pathetic, like, I don't know, like, weak person, or it'll turn you into a monster.
Yeah.
And I think there has to be a balance. There needs to be balance.
Amazing. You are, one thing I want to encourage you, next time, don't even argue with them. If they say something weird to your boyfriend or whomever, don't take it personally, because that's why you have to overcome your ego, so that you don't take this stuff personal. It's not even worth fighting about, because that's how they get life, is about keeping you angry so they can get you to react.
Right. And my fiancé, he's Filipino. He was like, I can't really do anything, because if I hit one of those girls, I'm going to jail.
Yeah.
You know, you never know what happens.
Yeah.
So he was really powerless at that point, and I didn't realize that. And like you said, my ego definitely got to me.
Yeah. Yeah. So
you bring that kind of
you bring that kind of trouble on yourself.
Right. And my son was there watching this.
And when you got home, what happened?
Yeah. When I got home, actually, I had a blockage in my eye. I looked to the right, and I had blockages in my eye. My face was swollen, and I thought I was going blind, actually, when that happened. But when I got home, I was so angry, and I was talking to my son, and I was trying not to be, like, so, like, hurt and so dark inside of my heart.
Yeah.
So I went and got my Bible, and I opened up randomly, I looked through Proverbs, and I found a verse that talked about how some households are cursed. And I don't even know which Proverbs it was, but it talked about, it just talked about how they were cursed, and it brought me a lot of comfort, knowing that I need to watch out for that and not be cursed as well.
How old is your son?
He's 7.
Oh, okay. Amazing. What a mess, huh?
Yeah, it's really a mess. It's hard out here.
Yeah. Well, watch out for the ego. Watch out for the anger, so that you will be protected from all that stuff, all right?
Thank you, Jesse.
And good to hear from you, Sandra.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you. I'm so glad that you're spreading the word of like how things were back then.
Yeah, right on.
In the slave times. I want to tell more people, but I'm going to relax and just listen. And
Right on. All right. Call me again. Jesse. All right.
Okay, I will.
All right. Bye. Amazing.